Hey everybody, it's Rob, Cheap Comic Collector, back once again for Whatnot Week. This is day 5, and episode number 364 of Cheap Comic Collector. And yeah, we're going to go through yet another Whatnot box. Last couple of boxes have been kind of lame, to be honest. A lot of wear on the books and so forth for being, relatively recent books. So, but we'll try again today and see what we get. Hopefully things will get better. And in the meantime, before we get started on that, we got another issue that I want to share with you from the box of comics that Mike sent me. So thanks once again, Mike, for all these wonderful comics you sent. This one is awesome. Almost beyond awesome for me personally. This is Uncle Scrooge, 10-cent cover, Dell Comics, and this is the September to November issue from 1959. Still in Carl Barks' best body of work. This is the second appearance of Flintheart Glomgold. This is Uncle Scrooge number 27. So the original printing of the Money Champ, pretty much the entire issue is by Carl Barks. Got the cover, which I'm not sure if the cover is by Carl Barks or not. It looks like it may be his cover style. He did a bunch of those kind of gag covers. But the Money Champ is the second appearance of my favorite Uncle Scrooge nemesis, Flintheart Glomgold. And I believe this is like the first Carl Barks adventure story that I read as a child, where I realized there was something special about whoever created this story, that this was a really good story. And this is a valuable book, by the way, or it would be if it was in mint condition. It's not. It's got a rolled spine. It's got a stain on the cover. It's got somebody who wrote $1 on the inside. It's pretty beat, but it's still all here, and it's all mine, and I love it. But in mint condition, this is like a $400 book. So, just so you know, this is awesome. I mean, if you don't know anything about Carl Barks, just read his stories. You will love them. In this story, Flintheart shows up once again to match wealth with Uncle Scrooge to try and prove that he's actually the richest duck in the world and not Uncle Scrooge. But he cheats, and they figure out that he's cheating and expose him. And it's just a lot of fun. Great story. Great art, great humor, just awesome. And then there's a Gyro Gearloose story that's also done by Carl Barks, who, of course, is the character's creator. And he did a series of Gyro stories as backups for Uncle Scrooge. And there's some other ones that are done by other creators, but he did these original ones. At the time, for some reason, licensed mailing regulations for them to get a magazine rate for comic books, they had to have a second story with characters that were unrelated to the main character, which fortunately in this case they were able to get it right with using Gyro Gearloose. So you still have a duck story, but a lot of fun story, interesting stuff done by Carl Barks. I mean, look at the overall art and the coloring, the way he uses silhouettes, I just so much thought and effort going into what is basically just a throwaway kids comic at the time. And this was being published quarterly at the time, so it's not like he had to churn one of these out every month. It was every 3 months. I think Walt Disney Comics and Stories at the time was coming out monthly, so he had to do those stories once a month, but those are only a 10-pager. So anyway, it's just interesting to me to think that, yeah, these were great. They don't do anything to compare with these nowadays for the most part. But I always have to remind myself these weren't monthly comics. They came out 4 times a year. So he did have a little more time than what you just sort of think about. But anyway, there's a text story about Mickey's nephews, Morty and Ferdy Field Mouse. And then there's another Carl Barks Uncle Scrooge short story called His Handy Andy, where Uncle Scrooge is basically in a yacht race. And so that's interesting. Done. Very nice, quick story by Carl. And then there's a half-page gag in the back, too, with Uncle Scrooge just jumping out of a hospital bed with a broken leg because he heard a penny drop on the sidewalk outside. So cool stuff. Great reading. Just awesome stories throughout. Carl Barks was one of the best comic storytellers. I mean, if there's comic book creators, there's really good comic book creators, and there's people that you think of as, when you look at their body of work, you think of like on a almost genius level for their craft. Will Eisner, Walt Kelly, and Carl Barks. I mean, if you talk to people about what comic books inspired them, Carl Barks will almost always come up. And so let me move that. Sorry, I had the box. I was looking for my pile of where I was going to put it, but the whatnot box is sitting on top of it. So I just want to get it put back in its bag here. I don't want it to anything to else to happen to it after the life it's already seen. And then so thank you, Mike, for all the comics from you that I've been showing this week, but especially that one. That one means a lot to me. And so we have yet another box from Gotham Thrift Comics. 52 comics in this one. $22.96 was paid, and they come to 44 cents an issue. So hopefully these are a little bit better condition than we've been seeing the last couple boxes, but we'll see what we got. With only 52 in there, a lot of them should be in bags and boards. So hopefully a little bit better condition in these than what we've been seeing. We have X-Men Unlimited, number 39. Nice storm cover. And even though it's bagged and boarded, I do see some wear and spine ticks on there. So we're actually going to take it out of the bag and board because I don't want to confuse myself during the claim sale. I don't want people thinking, oh, that's mint, when it's not. Yeah, you got a spine tick there, and it's just some wear. Another spine tick down here, some corner dings. So I'm not sure when it got put in a bag and board because the corners are dinged up a little bit. Wouldn't have happened if it had been bagged and boarded all its life. So probably just something the seller did to make it look better. And then we have Iron Man 500.1. And this one got quite a few spine ticks along that side there. But maybe we'll get better with Extreme X-Men, number 39. Not, I can't really tell for sure in this bag. You pull it out. Get the tape out first. Don't snag the tape. This one's got some edge wear, but not too bad. No spine ticks. Maybe some. I'm not sure what that is. There's almost like a creases going up the middle, almost like a poly bag crease, but I don't think this was ever poly bagged, so I don't know. Still, nice looking cover. Looks pretty good. We're not gonna. That's the wrong size bag for that anyway. So. Here we have Uncanny X-Men number 2, Legacy 636. This one looks nice. Don't see any wear on this one. So this is nice. What, Sabretooth cover? That's not Wolverine. That must be Sabretooth. So, but yeah, I don't see anything wrong with this one. That's in good shape. So maybe we're on a good path here. Shadowland number 3 of 5. This one's in nice shape too. Yeah, I was gonna say there's some wear up there, but that's actually on the bag. So this one turned out good. Nice. Extreme X-Men number 21, not in a bag. A little bit of wear, not too bad. Not anything that I would be unhappy with, that's for sure. JSA number 78, Alex Ross flash cover. Unfortunately, this one's got a nice little tiny chunk right there out of the spine. Just some general wear and tear. This is why people try so hard to find a pristine copy of a black cover, because those spine ticks just really show up. American Vampire 1976, Black Label, Book 3, variant cover. Black Panther number 16. Looks to be in pretty nice shape. Got an annoying little price sticker right here to get off. Oh, here we go. Black Lightning number 10. 35-cent cover. So, of course, this one's got some wear on it. It's a 35-cent cover. Is this the Trickster's Deadliest Scheme? Or is this the other Black Lightning? Well, let's take a closer look at this one. Make sure it's all there, first of all. It does have a cover crease right here and here. Number 10 from 1978. Little dog-eared cover on the first page there. 25-cent written in pencil down here. But anyway, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36. So all there. And let's just talk for a second about how his hair is part of his mask. Not sure how many people actually realize that that's the case, but yes, that's the case. The afro is part of his disguise. Or I don't know if that's an afro or not, but yeah, his hair is part of his disguise. I think that's pretty cool. Unfortunately, I didn't put that flap down, and now this bag is stuck to American Vampire. And I just added where to the book that wasn't there before. Damn it. This is why I hate tape, people. Doesn't matter. I used to prefer these bags. Now I just don't want any tape of any kind. Because that's the second time that's happened to me doing this. So, Rise of the Black Flame from the pages of Hellboy. This is number 1 of 5. That looks to be pretty pristine. Oh, Billy the Kid, number 146. All right, starting to see why this is more like it, huh, guys? Yeah. 60-cent cover. Oh, you know what? My brothers used to have this. I remember that lady on the cover. 1982, 146. So this would have been, maybe it's a reprinted cover, because 82 would have been after my brothers. This must be a reprint. Yep, all there. Pretty yellow on the back, dust burn. And it's got the typical oddly cut Charlton pages. And I remember this story as well. So yeah, these have got to be reprints. Nice, pretty solid put together issue there, though. Oh, here's another one. Billy the Kid, number 139. Same kind of condition, a lot of yellowing going on the cover there. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 24, 36. All there. Cool. And yet another one. This is number 128, 40-cent cover. So we got 60-cent cover, 50 cents cover, and a 40-cent cover. This one is from 1979. All Severin art. You can kind of tell by the way these covers are done that like this one looks like it was a panel maybe that was blown up for the cover. Same thing with this one. Got a dog-eared page up here. Cheyenne Kid. All There. And the first story was El Chivito. So there's a, well, that's a Billy the Kid story too. But it looks like there's more Cheyenne Kid in there than there's Billy the Kid. Almost. Maybe equal. And yet another one, Billy the Kid, number 86, 20-cent cover. Oh, we skipped 30 cents. So 20-cent covers, that would have been more of the time from my brothers. This is 1971. I would have been 5 years old when this came out. And even back then, you can see the mismatched pages a little bit with the roughness of the edges. Almost like a perforation that's been torn between issues. But back then they had a little bit more quality control. At least most of the pages pretty much come out the same, whereas the later issues, they're just all over the place. But still, Billy the Kid Charlton's very cool. And Beowulf, number 5 from DC. From Beyond the Stars They Came, Bringing Death. So, flying saucer cover on number 5, Beowulf. And on the back, you've got one of the best comic book ads ever, the Shrunken Head Apple Sculpture Kit from Vincent Price. Let's see what this one looks like. All There. And this page is pretty impressive. It's unusual for DC to do a one-panel spread like that back then. This is 1975, 76. So this would have came out in 75. Cool. I'm gonna stick this one in a bag and board since it's just in a bag right now. And bring out the next one, Beowulf number 3. Non-Z can't help. Nobody can help Beowulf as he battles the serpent of Satan. Just say no to tape, guys. No tape. Trust me. If you haven't had a tape snag, sooner or later you will, and you will regret it because the tape waits for the most valuable books to destroy. 1975. Oh, gotta do a page count. 2, 4. This one's got a little bit of the cover folded over right there. It's all there, but it was folded over a bit. It's a tear there. That's cool. And once again, all there. So none of these have been incomplete. That's good. I'm always worried when I get them this cheap that when it's an older issue like that, there's a reason that they put it in there, like half the issue's missing or something. And you do run into that once in a while, but for the most part, it's been pretty good. Looks like they had a prize with the Razzle Dazzle's gum to win a trip to Disney World. Disney World would have pretty much been brand new back then. So what other classic issues we got in here? Battlestar Galactica number 3, 40-cent cover. That's cool. That looks like it's in pretty decent shape too. There's that dog thing. I forget what its name is. All there, and it does have a rip up here, right there, rip and a fold, but not bad at all. All right, then we get back into some more modern stuff. It looks like here we have Witchfinder, number 1 of 5 from the pages of Hellboy. A lot of Hellboy adjacent series in here. Infernoct. All right, I'm going to go with Infernoct. Number 1 from Scout Comics. And here is Prometheus, number 1 of 4 from Dark Horse. And Two Moons, number 1 from Image. And these look to be in really nice shape. Any wear that I see is on the bags. So. Big Girls, number 1 from Image. And Willow, number 1 from Boom. Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Willow, number 1 from Boom. And there's 2 of those. So I hope somebody wants at least one. Extreme X-Men, number 30. That looks to be in nice shape. Here is Uncanny X-Men, number 421. And this one wasn't boarded, but it looks like it's still in good shape. It's kind of feels like it's got a cardboard cover, so it's kind of its own board somewhat. And here is New X-Men, number 136. The Bequest, number 2 from Aftershock. That's different looking. Here is The Plot, number 2. And number 3, The Plot Thickens. Ha ha ha. JSA number 52. She's back. The Crimson Avenger. I did not know there was another Crimson Avenger other than the original. Did not know they had updated that character. All New X-Men number 40. And Identity Crisis, Dead End. It's number 6 of 7, Identity Crisis. Uh, 52 Futures End, Birds of Prey number 1. It's the one shot, but it has the lenticular cover. Let me stand up here and make sure you guys can see it on camera here. If I can, maybe if I bring the light in closer, you'll be able to get a better. No, that doesn't work. Oh, I'm on my phone. I can just turn the flash on. Hold on. If I remember how to do that. There it is. Yeah, they show up better this way. There it is. Let me actually turn my other light off because it's getting really some nasty reflection off of that from there. You can see this work better this way. I love these covers. These are so awesome. Sometimes they're hard to see in person doing this, but this one looks pretty good. But you can, but on the phone with the light on, you can really see it sometimes when otherwise you wouldn't be able to. So that's neat. Let me get the lighting set back up here. So that's cool. I haven't seen one of those in a while, and that's one I haven't seen before. What do we got here? Bolt, number 3 from Action Lab. Dishonored, number 2 from Titan Comics. Penny Dreadful, number... I don't see a number. It just says cover B. Oh, number 2.11. Really? That was from Titan Comics too. Ultimate X-Men number 37 with Daredevil and Wolverine. Marvel Fanfare number 4. This was the second Marvel Fanfare series where it was 99 cents. They did a series with Longshot. That's number 4. And here we have one that got beat up in the box. You can see the curve in there and the bend. The comic book Stolen from Hip Games. This seems very thin. The artwork looks pretty cool, but I'm wondering if this was a giveaway as a game promotion. That's what it looks like. Art very similar to the Image style. Don't know if that's who created it or not, but says it's from Hip Games. But yeah, this was definitely some kind of promo for a game. So if you're a gamer, it might be right up your aisle and right up your alley. Unfortunately, it's been damaged. Oh, this looks like a Virgin cover for Soldier Zero number 6. So I'm gonna try and get the obnoxious price sticker all the way off. But I'm gonna leave the Soldier 06 on there if it is indeed that issue. Let's take a look. Got a couple spine ticks on it, unfortunately. I thought it looked really good in the bag, but it does have a few spine ticks. It's from Boom Studios. It is number 6. And it is Soldier Zero. Grand Poobah Stan Lee, written by Dan Abnett and Andy Lanning. So, not really sure what Stan Lee has to do with it. I do know that he came up with some concepts that other people were working on, so that might be something like that. But it is a Virgin variant for Soldier Zero number 6. Unfortunately, it does have some minor spine ticks on there. All right, DC Universe Last Will and Testament number 1. Trinity of Sin Pandora number 1. And don't know if that's a real sticker or not, but it says somebody wanted $6 for it once upon a time. But you know how things end up in other bags and so on and so forth. Should have left that on there. Now the bag is sticky. Most of the stickers don't do that. They don't become sticky. Marauders number 6 from Marvel. That's in decent shape. Boris the Bear number 24 from Nicotat Comics. And Punisher. I guess it's a one-shot. It says one-shot up in the corner. Punisher, Naked Kill. One-shot from the Max Comics line from Marvel. And I just wanted to take a look at Boris the Bear here. I've been pretty impressed by the issues of this that have come through. But I don't think they were from Nicotat Comics. I don't know what that is. Is it in black and white? And yeah, just these look like a lot of fun to me. Basically funny animals in space, you know. Or at least this issue he's in space. He's not always in space, but yeah, I this looks like a really fun series to get a hold of. What's up next? Getting towards the end of the box. Secret Empire number 8 from Marvel. Little bit of wear. X-Men number 2. Ooh, spine ticks on that one. Why is that in a bag? The quality of that one is not deserving of a bag at the moment. Too many spine ticks on there. From 2010. And just a few issues left. Here we have Punisher Max Hot Rods of Death. Another Punisher one-shot. Jessica Jones, number 9. Green Lantern, 41. Green Lantern Corps, number 30. And Batgirl, number 7. All right, so that one was less disappointing. What did I pay for that one again? 44 cents, I think I said. So yeah, not too shabby. There's some that aren't in as nice a condition as you'd expect them to be, but then you get all these. There was all these Billy the Kids and a couple of Beowulfs and Black Lightning and Battlestar Galactica. So definitely definitely some cool books in there in this one. Let's see. That was number 5. Tomorrow we'll do some more whatnot. But I might mix it up a bit. Let me think about that, and we'll find out tomorrow together. Please like and subscribe. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. I appreciate you being here, taking the time to go through these comics with me. And we'll see you tomorrow. See you soon.